So we're winding down the semester, so I'm just going to kind of go over real quick some of the things that are going to be happening. This week, obviously, we're in class, and the next 2 weeks, we're doing portfolio presentations. So you will not come to class. We'll call it virtual class. There will be an agenda. It'll be a light agenda, but just kind of few small things to give you a little bit more to think about. But mostly what you're going to be doing these 2 weeks is just finishing up your digital portfolio. Those last few quests that you need to complete so that you have your 23 methods, your 23 tech, and your 5 badges if your goal is to get an A. And so just pulling that all together. When you come to your portfolio appointment, you are going to do a presentation. It's going to be short. And we'd like you to kind of practice it and be ready before you come in, giving us just a little idea of your talent for being a teacher and to present information. So what are you most proud of? What are the things, just kind of giving us an overview of the things that you completed and all of the work that you've done in the Google Plus community. Again, just real short, like 5 to 7 minutes. And then we're going to look at your self-evaluation. So you do want to make sure you fill that out before the portfolio. That'll be the starting point of our conversation. So we'll say, okay, well, you said that you've got a B, and we're looking at the evidence to say that. So you should be putting on that evaluation the grade that you feel like you've earned in the class once you've completed all of your work. So not necessarily where you are today, and you really probably want to fill it out right before you come into the portfolio appointment. But anyway, so we're going to look over all your work, we're going to look at your reflections, and hopefully, yay, you're going to have high fives, and you're going to leave, and you're going to be pretty much done would be the plan. We do have one final thing that we have to have happen after the portfolio appointment, and that's a Google form to just fill out one more time saying, yep, these are all the things that I did in the course. This is at my favorite page on my blog, and just some general feedback. But that final self-evaluation is really, really important that you do that. And we will post it online for finals week. You would do it during the finals time, but since it's online, you don't need to show up to do that. So you can do that anywhere, but please do make sure that you fill it out before or during your scheduled finals time. Now, what if your digital portfolio's not quite up to snuff? Well, the first problem is if it's a disaster, there's only so much feedback we can give you to allow you to do corrections. So if it's a disaster, that's going to be a really big problem. So please make sure that it's together and complete. And so then we're going to be looking for hopefully just nitpicky things. Your reflections aren't long enough. They're not talking about students. We really are looking for you to have plans for what you're going to do in your future classroom, that your notes and things look like you've got 3 hours worth of work, whatever. Okay, so that you have everything organized, it looks good, but if there's any corrections that need to be made, you can show us the corrections to have a reevaluation of your digital portfolio during regular class time the week of finals. So it's not the final. The final is really your portfolio presentation. The final is your portfolio presentation, plus the final self-evaluation, that last form that you turn in at the very, very end. That's your final. But if the portfolio presentation, we didn't land on the grade that you wanted, and we gave you some, these are some corrections we want to see, you come back to class during regular class time the week of finals. So if your class is Monday, 1 o'clock, then you will come Monday, 1 o'clock, to class the week of finals to show us your corrections. We will be there pretending like we had class that week, even though we don't have class that week, if that makes sense. If your portfolio is great, you don't have to come. I hope that you learned a lot. Anyway, if you have any questions, email me, text me, post something on the community. Lots of ways to get a hold and to ask, and finish strong. Thanks.